here with the host of Tackling Business with Mike Minter. This is Mike Minter, who is also the president of Mike Minter Enterprises. And I actually could go on with many other things you are also doing and involved with, and I've actually had the pleasure of being on your show, so we are so excited to have you on our show now.
Well, thank you.
So thanks for coming.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, you paid me respects because I paid you respects. That's how it works, so thank you.
It's great.
Yes.
Now, I understand that when you were 6, you decided that you were going to be in the NFL, and that's a big dream,
Yes.
and you accomplished that,
Yes.
and now you've got a whole plethora of successful business enterprises.
Yes.
So could you just tell us your story? I think people would
Right.
be interested to know how you achieved that sort of thing.
Well, you know what I start with is I always tell people is that the dream that you had as a little kid is real. Mm-hmm. It's not something that's a fairy tale. It's not something that God has given you just to be dreaming, just to be dreaming. He gave it to you because your purpose lies in that. And so, you know, I want to go around telling people that keep that dream alive. You keep going for it. And at 6 years old, yes, of course, it was football initially. Mm-hmm. is what I started dreaming about. And I can remember running around the house with a balled up sock and jumping over the couch as that was the line of scrimmage, and I was trying to win the game in the Super Bowl and playing with all my imaginary friends as we was going through this deal. And so I finally got to play organized football in the 3rd grade. Well, as I go through, you know, elementary, middle school, and then high school, it began to become a reality that I had the opportunity to go to college, that I had the opportunity to get a free education. And I always wanted to go to Nebraska. In the 3rd grade, that was the school I wanted to go to.
Nebraska. Now, where were you living when you were growing up?
Oklahoma. So I'm
okay.
from Lawton, Oklahoma. And so growing up there in Oklahoma, if you're a college football fan, you know Oklahoma boy is not supposed to go to Nebraska. No. That don't happen, okay? That's like Duke in North Carolina type thing. And so, you know, I fell in love with them. And then I wanted to go there. And so my senior year, I get a phone call. And it's Tom Osborne, head coach at Nebraska. Mike, I want to come down. I want to visit you. Can give you a scholarship. So I'm just ecstatic about the fact that, man, I've been dreaming about this since the 3rd grade, and now I get the opportunity. I go to Nebraska. Of course, I have you know, 4 years there, and now I get another phone call, and it's Carolina Panthers. Now it's the National Football League, the NFL. I get the opportunity to do what I always wanted to do as a little kid. So, you know, I say that to say that God is not a respecter of person. Okay, you put in these principles, you put in the things, and I believe the 3 principles is this: you got to be disciplined in your life. Whatever you do, you got to be disciplined. You also have to be determined. You can't give up. Things is gonna knock you down. Things is gonna come your way. You got to continue to go. And you got to be dedicated to it. You got to love what you do. Don't do it for no other reason that you love it. Now you can be successful at what you do. And so I tell people, apply those 3 things, and you'll be able to reach that dream.
Those are great principles. Now, you do get very involved with children in the area here. You're very involved in football in this area. And can you elaborate a little bit more about all that you do with the football? I know you've got camps and you're coaching. And
well, you know what I started was what I call the student-athletes equation, which is really the first year that we've launched this. And this is really Mike Minter community. And so what I want to do is I want to show the athletes that everything is connected. Your athletics, what you do on the field, your academics, what you do in the classroom, and then your life outside. It's all connected, all 3 of them. You cannot do something bad in this area and not expect it to affect the other areas. And so the student-athletes equation is set up to talk about those things. And basically we have camps all summer long, all sports. So it's not just football. It's all sports. And so I want everybody to understand that. And it's from ages from 7 to 17. And so what we want to do is impact kids early on, because when they get to college, then they understand what life is all about. They'll be more, you know, in tune on how to become a great citizen as a little kid. So when they get into college, they're ready. When they get to the National Football League, if they're fortunate to make it there, they're ready. And you know, most of the people that play athletics, they come out and really is your leaders of tomorrow. And so if we can teach these kids now today how to hone all these skills and make it a success, then when they get to be able to be our leaders in the community, we can be proud of that.